So today I wanted to bring a December market update. We're trying to do this monthly so that way you guys are informed and know what is going on in the market. The Toronto Real Estate Board has brought in some interesting numbers. We saw around approximately 5,000 sales across the GTA in November. This is down by 15.8% from last year this time. New listings have come in over around 11,000, so that's slightly a little bit lower than year over year, yet still offering a good, strong level of choice for buyers. The average selling price has come down to 1,039,000, which is approximately a 6.4% decrease from November of 2024. Now, while month-to-month numbers are still remaining relatively stable, what we're seeing, and this has been very consistent the last year, is that with inventory going up, buyers have more approach to a different way of getting a house now, right? So as you're approaching offers, you're going to be more strategic. Sellers need to be more thoughtful about pricing, staging, and overall presentation to really stand out in today's market. Price is very important, but also your biggest factor is going to be the presentation. I say this time after time, whichever person is buying your house, they are inheriting whatever work they need to do. So they're going to be inheriting a house, not just the dollar tag, right? So we have to look out for that. Now, the Bank of Canada held rates today, right? This is very important. It's reinforcing more of a stable lending climate. So the reason why the Bank of Canada decided not to lower rates right now is because they're seeing job numbers are good. The fact that we've been able to handle the tariffs in the way that we have, and again, this is a month over month analysis. This can have a long-term effect where the tariffs could impact us. But for the time being, the Bank of Canada felt like the economy is strong enough. The inflation numbers have been um, in the amount that they at least wanted it to be in, right? So under 2%. Now, a little bit about, let's go back into the inventory topic, right? One of the key risks that ahead that will happen, and this is just a prediction of mine, is that January traditionally brings in a lot of listings. A lot of people like to wait until the holidays. They'd like to wait until the new year. And this may seem like a good option, but in all honesty, the way that we've been seeing how inventory is just growing month over month, buyers are still cautious, right? They're still negotiating leverage that could tip even further towards the buyers now, especially if there's more listings coming up. So if supply comes on more gradually, it could help support lowering prices and going into spring. When I say lowering in prices, I don't want you to feel like, oh, if I bought in the last year and now my house value, I could have got it for even less. You may have not gotten that exact same house for less, but you may have gotten a different kind of home for a little bit less. The way that the market is, it's very hard to time, right? You won't be able to ever time it. But if that house works for you? For example, if a separate entrance was something that was very important to you when you were looking for a home in the last few years, you're still buying something that a lot of people don't have. So I want to make that clear that people need to understand that when you're buying today, you're really buying for the future, right? Yes, prices are declining, and these are factors that you are aware of, that when you're buying in a downturn market, you can never time the market. So as we approach this seasonal slowdown, right, there are still meaningful advantages for both sides of the market. Motivated buyers can get, a house with less competition. There's more time for them to make that decision if they want to buy the house or not. Sellers are considering a move up may be slightly worth it because if they're selling their house for a little bit less, they're going to be ending up buying a house that's going to be less as well. So overall, it improves the financial outcome of the move. Before I sign off, I want to offer you guys something very special. Below, you'll find a link to register our holiday home service giveaway. This is $1,000 value prize. It includes 2 full days of in-home support for our listing prep team to help make your home sparkle for the new year. So it's one of our most popular giveaways of the year. It's open to everyone, so you don't need to have bought from us or sold from us. And as always, we're always here to serve you and the people you care about. Your referrals are the greatest compliment that we can receive. And this has been a very challenging year for the real estate industry. And yet, thanks to your trust and continued support, guys, we've still been able to celebrate a really good year. One of the great honors that I have. And, I really appreciate you guys that are part of this journey with me. Thank you for tuning in. And from the entire team to you and your family, we wish you a wonderful holiday season and a bright start to the new year.